what's going on, guys? I'm just coming at you with a quick inventory update video that I've gotten a lot of requests to make. This has been a while since I've shown you guys like what I have all together in terms of weapons and gear. This is on my Warlock. I'm only going to be showing you guys my gear on this Warlock. I have some in the vault, and I have a lot other gear and weapons on my Titan. And I don't have a Hunter yet, but I'm going to plan on making one soon, and I will show you my vault inventory and my Titan inventory in a different video. But for this video, I just want to do my Warlock, which I made after my Titan. My Titan used to be my main, but then I really wanted a Warlock because, you know, they can self-resurrect, and their grenades are really cool. Their subclass is really good, so I just went ahead and made one. So let's get right into the inventory. So for my primary weapon right now, I'm using Hawkmoon, which is a exotic hand cannon exclusive to PlayStation until roughly autumn 2015, until, you know, Sony and Bungie end their contract. And I just got this yesterday from Crota on normal. My first Crota normal run, I did not get anything good. I got a couple Radiant Shards, but you know, gear-wise, weapon-wise, I got nothing. So I was pretty disappointed. So I did Crota again on my Titan, and I didn't realize I had Hawkmoon until somebody told me. They're like, "Oh my God, you got a Hawkmoon, Cameron!" And I was like, "What?" Because, you know, it didn't show up on my screen, and then when I went to Orbit, it said that I had it. So I was pretty happy because I do like hand cannons, and it's funny because I really wanted the Fatebringer. As you can see, I got like no upgrades. Oh, got like no upgrades on it. But I really wanted the Fatebringer. I had the Word of Crota, but the Fatebringer is better than the Word of Crota due to the perks that it has. And I really wanted it, so I got the Fatebringer from Templar Hard, and then I was very happy. And then like an hour later, I got Hawkmoon. So it was pretty nice. I was pretty satisfied. So you know, if I want to use like Icebreaker or like an exotic heavy, I just pull out Fatebringer. But other than that, I do not have Gjallarhorn yet, which I really hope I get sometime soon. But since I don't have Gjallarhorn, this is going to be my go-to loadout. But so yeah, other than the Hawkmoon and the weapon I'm going to be using, actually, I was going to go for the Thorn Bounty because I wanted one of the exotic hand cannons. I just wanted one. Hawkmoon is the best out of the three, I'd have to say. Then it would be Thorn at number 2, and then Last Word at number 3. But I'd have to say it's either Fatebringer or Hawkmoon for the best hand cannon in Destiny. But as far as the 3 exotic hand cannons go, that is the order that most people will tell you. There are some people who are biased out there. I'm not biased, you guys. Even before I got the Hawkmoon, I said that it was the best hand cannon in the game. Well, I said that at first, but then I started thinking that Fatebringer was. So I don't know. It's one of the two. But as far as the 3 exotic hand cannons go, it's Hawkmoon. But hopefully Xbox can get this weapon soon, because it sucks that they're missing out on this weapon, because this weapon, it looks really cool. I think it looks beautiful. You know, the silver, the feathers on the front of it. And then they got like these little spikes coming off the bottom and this thing coming off the back. So I think it looks pretty cool. I think it is the coolest looking hand cannon in the game, in my opinion. Thorn looks kind of cool, but I think Hawkmoon looks cooler. But yeah, so I was going to go for Thorn, and now I am not because I have Hawkmoon. So that's just about my, you know, my favorite weapon right now. Now I have the Meta multi-tool that I got from a Vanguard Rock Strike, and I used it a lot, as you can see. I'm getting pretty close to maxing it out. I really liked it. I used to be a huge fan of Scout Rifles, but then I got the, and I did post my reaction on YouTube, but I did get the Vex Mythoclast, which was a weapon that I wanted for a very long time, pretty much since I started. It was the first exotic weapon that I knew about, and I wanted it. It is one of the best weapons in the game. It is one of the best primary weapons you can have in the game, especially if you, whenever I use the Vex, I have Heart of the Praxic Fire on, because you can have more ammo for fusion rifles, and the Vex has an ammo issue when you get it stock. Like, it doesn't have the best ammo capacity. And then I just got this upgrade for, you know, a larger mag, more ammo, and then on top of that you put Heart of the Praxic Fire on, and you can hold quite a bit of ammo. So when you have a maxed out Vex with a pretty good amount of ammo that you can hold, it's pretty good to use in PvE and PvP. Got Red Death. I'm pretty sure the majority of people have this weapon now because Xur sold it. Yes, I did get it from Xur. That's where pretty much everybody got it. You know, there are some people out there who've gotten it from Nightfall or Raids or something like that. But I did get it from Xur. I used it for a little bit, but I'm not the biggest fan of pulse rifles, so I'm probably not going to be using that much. This is a maxed out No Land Beyond. Yes, this I did max out No Land Beyond. Not because I actually like the weapon, it's because I was dared to for money, so I took that dare. I had 5 exotic shards, and I maxed it out, so whatever. I mean, it was a pain in the ass to have to use this thing, and then whenever I would complete bounties, I would just equip it to get the upgrades on it. But yeah, so I have a maxed out No Land Beyond, believe it or not. But I never use this piece of dog shit. So now I have Hard Light, which was I got from Nightfall. I posted that on YouTube from when I got that. You can scroll through if you want to see when I got it. It was the last time that Omnigul, as of right now, Omnigul is the Nightfall, but it was the time before that. When it was Omnigul, that's when I got the Hard Light. I like it, but I don't use it much because I have better weapons to use than the Hard Light. Universal Remote. This was my second exotic, and I barely have touched this thing because it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it sucks. The only time I will ever use Universal Remote is maybe when I'm defending the Confluxes in the Vault of Glass, because, you know, you can just kind of run up to all those goblins coming out of the door and, like, one-shot them. But other than that, it's a piece of shit. I'm probably going to put it in my vault because it's pretty bad. Now, this is the Eidolon Ally. I am working on getting all the upgrades on this so I can get the Necrochasm. I did recently get the Crux of Crota, but I don't use this that much because I'm loving my Hawkmoon right now. But if I do use like a legendary, or if I do use my exotic on like Icebreaker or something else, I probably will use the Eidolon Ally. And then here's Fatebringer. I do really want to use Fatebringer, but I really want to get this maxed out because I want to have the Necrochasm. But here's Fatebringer. It's an extremely powerful weapon. You guys probably already know the perks. You know, Firefly. It's got like explosive rounds, Oracle Disruptor. It's a really, really good hand cannon. Like I said, it's either Hawkmoon or Fatebringer for the title of best hand cannon. And if you want to express your opinion, go ahead and comment below what you think the best hand cannon in Destiny is, Hawkmoon or Fatebringer. Or if you think otherwise, you know, go ahead and say Thorn or whatever you think. Always open to opinions. And then here for secondary or special weapons, I have the Fourth Horseman. Nothing special. Got this from Nightfall, I think. Yeah, I did. I got it from Valis to Arc and Nightfall. And this weapon was good until they got rid of the full auto on it. So now it's worthless. I never use it. As you can see, I've not like gotten any upgrades on it. And then here's Murmur, my first ever legendary weapon. I used this thing a lot because I got this at a very low level because I got carried through the Eris questline. And you know, I had a legendary, I think at level, I'm not sure. It was a low level, but it was my first legendary, so I used it a lot. The Plug 1 I got from a Decoherent Engram. This thing is terrible. I never used it. I've never used it. I've never really cared about this weapon. Plan C, which was my first exotic, and it's a pretty good exotic in my opinion. I think I have it maxed out because I bought it from Xur, and I did post that video on YouTube. It was over a month ago that I got this weapon from Xur. You can go down and look at that if you want. I was pretty happy that I got my first exotic, and I wanted the Plan C a lot. Because I used to be a huge fan of fusion rifles, but I'm not as big of a fan of fusion rifles anymore. But I used to be. And then here's Icebreaker. This is my second one. That's why, son of a bitch. This is my second one. That's why I have like no upgrades on it, because I got a second one from a legendary engram that dropped off the ground from a shank. So that was pretty nice to get the Icebreaker that way. But yeah, so that's how I got my Icebreaker. And then Longbow Synthesis. Don't really care about that. And the Secret Handshake, which you guys probably know what that is. Vanguard shotgun that I got from leveling up my Vanguard. And then I have the Hunger of Crota, which is an extremely powerful rocket launcher. Pretty damn close to the Gjallarhorn, I'd say. And I have it maxed out, so it does well at Crota and stuff like that. So that's usually my go-to heavy weapon unless I'm using Truth, which I really don't have a reason. I got Truth from a legendary engram. Yeah, and I'm not sure if I posted it. I don't think I did, but I never really used Truth over Hunger. There's really no reason to. Hunger is better, I think. The Truth has amazing tracking, don't get me wrong, but I personally do not think that it is as good as the Hunger, because, you know, it doesn't have cluster bombs and the amount of damage that the Hunger does. and the hunger is solar. So, and then I have Harm's Way that I got from a legendary engram that I got off of Vanguard Rock. Haven't really touched this weapon, as you can see, and then I also have the Thunderlord, which I got from Nightfall. I don't think I posted that on YouTube. I don't think I even recorded that, but I got that from the Archon Priest last week, which was, that Nightfall is pretty damn easy, but I've barely used my Thunderlord as well, because like I said, whenever I'm using a heavy, it's either Hunger of Crota or Truth. And then as far as helmets go, I have the Skull of Dire Ahamkara, however you say that. But as of right now, I'm rolling with the Symmetry Fang. I know this isn't the best. I need to get the Raid helmet badly, but other than that, I have all Raid gear. I have right here the Death Singer's Grip, which are the Crota Raid Warlock arms, gauntlets, and then I have the Claws of Ahamkara, which I got from I think I got it from a legendary engram. No, Xur was selling it, that's right. I bought it from Xur. Because I might use that once I get a helmet. Once I get the helmet, I might use this, because I think they look really cool, and I kind of like the perks on them. And then I'm using Void Fang Vestments. Like I said, if I am using the Vex, I am using Heart of Praxic Fire because it has more Fusion Rifle ammo. And then if I'm using the Hawkmoon, I'm using this because it has more hand cannon ammo. So that kind of works out well. I never really use this because I'm usually using one of these two exotic chest pieces. And I'm sure it'll stay that way. I probably won't be using the Death Singer's Mantle that much. Unless I use this, obviously, then I'll use the Death Singer's Mantle. And then for boots, I just have the Death Singer's Herald. Really don't need other boots because I don't think Warlocks have exotic boots. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't have exotic boots. So you're pretty set with this for your Warlock. And then of course I have the Dead Orbit Willful Exodus Bond. So that is my inventory for as of March 19th, 2015. Oh, Sparrows, I got the Grave Robber, 2 Time Breakers, Little Lights, which I think looks cool, Iron Banner emblem, and then the Chatterwhite shader. Glowhoo is nice, but I'm kind of getting sick of Glowhoo, to be honest. It's just like, it's kind of getting old. It was really cool at first, but you know, it kind of got old, so I'm going with Chatterwhite again. And then God of War, which is a cool looking shader. I think it's pretty cool. It looked really cool on my Titan. And then I have the Aurora Blur. This is the pink shader. I only put this on when I troll people because sometimes I'll jump into heroic with my friends and we'll troll. Like I'll put on really shitty gear and I'll put on a gay pink shader and just run around like an idiot and just keep getting killed. And you know, it's funny. I might post some trolling videos on YouTube. We get some pretty funny reactions. We act like ISIS Talibanis, like screaming in Taliban whenever we die. We get all pissed off. It's pretty damn funny because we're running around with our Kostoffs and our pink shaders and our terrible white gear, but we're like level fucking like 21 in heroic. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, if you want to see more, and then of course the Ghost Shell. That's all I got because I didn't pre-order the game for the Intrusion Shell, but or whatever it's called. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I will show you my vault inventory and my Titan inventory in another video. Sorry if it was kind of long, but I thought I would take my time to show you guys my inventory. So that's pretty much it. You can go back and look at my old inventory video. I definitely have come a long way from the shit I used to have. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Peace.